It's a really iconic stadium for a lot of people, and not just Everton fans.
It's really special, and bringing together these 9 photographers has been a great experience. We only started working on it in September last year. I'd had the idea a bit earlier, and I was really grateful that the museum went along with it. But just working with the 9 photographers who've been doing this for a lot longer than I have, and take a lot better photos than I do, and are generally just fantastic photographers, and bringing them into the fold to show what Goodison's all about has been really special.
How special is it for you, not only as a fan but as a photographer, to be able to capture these moments, the final years of Goodison? What's that like for you?
It's incredible. It only ever started as a bit of a personal thing to preserve my own memories, and then the more and more you kind of post photos online, people see them. There's a real connection with some of the photos. People spot themselves in photos, and that's lovely. Everyone's been really receptive to it, and I think when people comment on them, it's how it captures the atmosphere. Next season we won't have that, and a couple of years later, memories fade. But it would be nice for people to be able to look back at the photos of mine and everyone else's, and kind of relive those days.
A lot of the photos that I take are centred around the little quirks of the stadium, with the different bits of the blue painted steel, and the little cracks in the woodwork and the wooden seats and things like that, and but also the people. They're the main focal point and the heartbeat of the club, and the fans are kind of everything at Everton and at Goodison. So for me, they are the main kind of things, is the history of the stadium, but also the kind of lifeblood of the club is the fans. A lot of people on social media who reach out to me, who often tell me, that a lot of the time they can't actually get to the match, whether it's because they've moved abroad or because they're too ill to attend matches now, and they say through my photos they found a comfort of seeing Goodison and seeing the matches, and to me that means kind of more than anything, just anything else really. To think that my photos and my work has invoked memories and a feeling for people is just incredible and indescribable really, and I feel really lucky that I'm kind of fortunate to be able to go to every game at Goodison now, and just every kind of match day now is just about kind of soaking up everything that happens on a match day. I get there quite early to kind of just take it all in and appreciate what it is before we do kind of make that move to the docks.
The photo that people may have seen is of one of the stewards, Joe. He's a really popular character around the park end. Everyone knows him. He's kind of a larger-than-life character, and I know his sons eventually saw the photo and they loved it. They absolutely loved it, so they've got copies of it. And then a couple of the other photos, they're just people going about the kind of match day rituals. I don't like to kind of get too up close and personal, unless with Joe where he wanted the photo. I like to just kind of capture people going about the business, and you get a real kind of good idea of what the match day is for people by observing those little rituals. To see everyone's work like this, for me it's really special to see me photos on the wall. But if you want kind of a sense of what Goodison is beyond the 90 minutes, come and have a look at the exhibition. There's a fantastic bunch of photographers involved. We've all got our own styles, we all kind of got our own unique spin on things, and it's a way of us capturing Goodison that I don't think people will have seen from official press, if you like.